I've taken the tank out. Got this fed right down to the bottom. Can't really see it that well on there, I don't think, but it's got a lot of sticky gunge and stuff stuck on the base. The drain tube is blocked. So I'm going to put some fresh petrol in it and help dissolve some of the stickiness, leave that overnight, swill it out, poke it out, and then have another look with the camera. Petrol's been in here 2 days now, so I'm going to pour it out and see what colour it is. I've poured a bit out, and yeah, well, it's a little bit yellow. I was expecting it to be a lot more brown than that, so maybe the tank is okay inside. I'll take that hose off and see if it's unblocked that exit pipe. I poked a bit of wire in there and it coughed a little bit of juice out and that dirt. Needs something. Because I'm sort of reluctant to undo that union in case it breaks the underneath, but probably haven't really got a choice to do it properly, or it's going to be a problem again in the future. Take the sender unit off and have a look inside, I think. Right, I've just tried some of these screws. This one, it looks like it's been sealed up with some other seal around the top. Now, I did change my mind about taking this off. I've put some petrol in it again, washed it round, and it is coming out clear. So I think there's probably a chance I'm going to cause more problems than I'm going to solve. As soon as it's coming out clear, it might have had that sort of tank sealer already in it at some point in the past. So I think for now, I'm just going to put it back in because it is quite a straightforward job. And if it has a problem in the future, it'll be straightforward to take it out and fix it. So I'm going to leave this alone. Right, got the brake pins out. It's going to take all these lines off. I'll redo the lines, redo the seals, calipers. Right, I've just pumped the pistons out using my old hydraulic aircraft pump. Right, I've got both the pistons out. I'll probably split these two halves in the meantime. I'm just going to put them in some thinners, strip the paint off. So onto the brakes, going to renew all the lines, clean the brake block, new brake switch, etc. Master and slave cylinders. We put all these goodies on the car. Right, here's the Alpine calipers and the pistons with a little groove round. I'm just doing some Hunter ones and some other ones at the same time. These are the ones for that white Alpine. Video on that soon. Right, now you put the seal in the inside, you just smooth it in. These are Hunter kits, they have this little seal that goes around the back, and it's sort of an interference fit. It can be quite tricky and it's easy to chew these things up. So, I'll just tap it in with a dolly, but like that. You get it just over there, see that edge is a bit higher, slam it down really quickly, but over that side a bit more. There you go. Child's play, look. Stop. Yeah, well, anyway. Chad don't believe me that I did that straight away. So he goes, oh, you got to do the other one. Yeah, lovely. These can be awkward sometimes when you have two people. Just an old one on this series one. It's the wrong clutch master. But anyway, luckily a beauty or a jumble. I saw David Kingley, Classic Car Spares. He's a very helpful chap. Got the correct clutch and brake master cylinders. Right, so they're off. So this is a thing when people go on about classic cars and they go, oh, and it don't take long to do that. It's only 2 bolts on each one. It comes straight out. But in reality, that's taken 2 people nearly 20 minutes to get them both off. It's just difficult to get into these bits, and then you have all the little the pins that are rusted in and won't turn round and get out. Really tight up there where that needs to go, and the other side you do it, those cables are in the way. That's right there. They can be a pain. There's the poor state of the unions and the hoses. The fuel line, which was along the bottom, is that rubber affair. It's pretty poor, so I'm going to put like the later pipe in and then just have a short rubber joint each end. Okay, right, squeeze the pistons in. You see this little chamfered edge? I just did a little short video. The picture in the manual shows you it's about 10 degrees or so. When you get them in there, you can just turn them round by hand and you just gently squeeze them in. I put plenty of that rubber grease on because it helps protect them. Get them started off and squeeze them back. You don't want to squeeze them back all the way in, otherwise it's difficult to start it off when you're trying to bleed them. And then when you do it, you get the little seal. Let's put a bit of rubber grease between there. Put the rubber seal between there. Sandwich your 2 halves over, fold it up, torque it up, and there you're good to go. Right, cleaned off. We got new cylinders, got new shoes and everything, so we'll clean this all off and clean the adjusters. Change them all. Right, now you put these rubber seals in. Put that in there first. Don't be tempted to think you can sneak it on afterwards. Well, you can try, but you'll wish you hadn't. It is easier this way. Right, now you put the little piston in. Get that started off that way, around its little jacket. And bing, there we go. And that's it. Nestle him in and then squeeze it in, same as the others. Well, the discs are pretty awful. Luckily, actually had upstairs. It's a bit dusty, but the other one was wrapped in grease, one was a bit dry, so I'll clean these up. Before I brushed it off, I painted the rear ones because they're okay. Just give them a quick coat of matte black. These were a bit rusty, so cleaned them off. Apply this rust treatment, which sort of goes black as it dries. Normally I'd leave it to dry, but I've just got to get this done, so I'm warming it up slightly. Now just grease the hubs. That's the old discs, that's the new ones. Right, this car for some reason had joiners in the pipe. Don't really like the joiners, try and avoid them if possible. So, that back one, it's all new. New hose, new wheel cylinders. New pipes over the axle, that one goes all the way along, through the chassis, up there to the top. We got the front hoses, calipers are on. Right, I'm going to change the clutch slave and master as well. Yeah, doesn't look too clever, does it? New ones are cheap enough, it's just better just to change it. It needs to be reliable. Right, I've just fitted that, had to take it off again because of that dimension, it won't fit around the pedal. This one's a bit wider, so I've got to get the original one off. Yeah, unclipping this. This wouldn't be an original one either. So, yeah, that's why it's one of these time-consuming things that just is what it is. You never know what's on cars. That's why it's difficult when I just tend to not sell parts to people, because you don't know what's on their car, because so many fingers have been in it and on it over the last 45 years. Yeah, this is rock hard. In job.